Well, he still holds the record for most consecutive UFC heavyweight title defenses. The former champion Stipe Miocic back looking to add to what is an outstanding legacy here tonight.
Stipe Miocic is one of those guys that can do everything in the octagon. He was a wrestler at Cleveland State University, also a Golden Gloves boxer. He's one of the people that the new era of mixed martial arts is going to welcome to the octagon. They can do it all from the very beginning. That led Stipe to becoming the heavyweight champ that's defended the belt the most times.
And imagine if he wasn't fighting fires all day, how good he'd be. Stipe Miocic with a victims list that includes the likes of Francis Ngannou, Junior Dos Santos, Alistair Overeem, looking to reel in another big one here tonight. Stipe Miocic. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. He trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book. And the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev has graced the octagon. He's ready to fight. And now let's get you our tail of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Stipe Miocic. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man is proven elite as well. A true 5'2" player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Miocic getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. All right, side control now. Miocic getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. Oh, nice.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. "90 seconds to go." Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Makhachev's right back to the full mount. Under a minute to go in the round. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting
huge elbow there.
great job landing from the top position.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Islam Makhachev.
Take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2.
Good defense blocking that punch.
Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Oh, nice ankle.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. Oh, and everything's landing with so much power.
Ooh, pretty good uppercut. All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Down to 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Miocic is going straight connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Good jab there by the champion.
.90 seconds to go in round 2. All right, so the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller. Man, takedown defense 101. Sometimes I watch this boxer stuff shots, and it seems like he's been wrestling his whole life.
Well, that's the first thing you have to do when you come into this sport is learn to defend takedowns. He has done that. He spent a lot of time working on this specific skill and is showing tonight inside the octagon. Nice.
Makhachev's back in full mount. Going for an armbar now.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Back him out now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks submission or big ground and pound.
So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, that's the biggest shot to fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Oh, just opening up on him now.
Oh, well done to block the elbow there. Good defense. Makhachev gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry.
He passed the half guard.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Makhachev's able to transition back to side control now.
Now he's going full mount.
Trying for a submission now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, that looks painful. That's got to be it.
Just work.
This fight is over.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Nicely done. Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John.
He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Back to the single.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top.
There it is, now he's on the mount.
Makhachev's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing.
Oh, this could be over soon.
Oh, no!
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Less than 2 minutes now to go.
He's got to be careful here.
Miocic is in half guard.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Changing the position.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Buzzer sounds for the end around for 20 minutes in the books.
All right, great stuff, man. That was definitely your round. We're moving into the last round here. This is the last 5 minutes of this fight. I want you to get out there and do more.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Ready.
Fifth and final round. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Nice job by him defensively there. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot was what they call it to go and end the fight. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh.
Try to establish that jab.
The fighters separate.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Miocic is able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter...
Oh, it's not bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Oh, with authority the body.
There you go. There you go.
Less than 3 minutes to go now in this fifth and final round. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Makhachev's going for a choke. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there. Into half guard.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. 1 minute to go in the fight.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now is time to start being on high alert.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Hey, stop.
Well, what a title fight it was, what a showcase it was for this division, but at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
So there he is,